We stepped on the pitcher's mound and started pitching. Went from baseballs to 8 balls of coke we pitching. Through the windows of my soul I captured the vision. Standing over the stove in the kitchen. Touch more keys than pianos. Whipping them chickens. Baptized in these streets but close to God like true Christians. But we all Muslim off our deen like Allah's missing. In God we trust, stuffed in my true religions. A lost sheep trying to find its way back home, where I'd rather live broke together than die rich alone. I'm my brother's keeper but we each other's backbone. Praying for good health, prosperity and keep us all strong. Share my wealth amongst my fam cause one day we all be gone. Memories of Medellin carved in the stone. The purple flag still for royalty in the blocks I roam. The loot Afghanistan, Mikasa's a war zone.
Broke together then rich alone. I'd rather be broke together then rich alone. I'd rather be broke together then rich alone.
Sacrifices bring riches, nigga, remember that scripture.
I'd rather be broke together than rich alone. I'd rather be broke together than rich alone.
Care for me, stay. And y'all already know who it is. It is your girl, Miss Kiwi, along with my co-host.
Miss Mink is in the house.
And unfortunately, Fast Lane will not be in this evening, but shout out to Fast Lane,
Yes.
747. We hope you feel better, baby.
Feel better, Fast Lane.
Why not say a shout out to all of the lovers.
Yes.
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Yes, most definitely. And as I stated before, even if it is that you don't have what you call that special other, just remember, you special to yourself.
Valentine's Day to you too, baby.
Happy Valentine's Day to self. Remember, Valentine's Day is represented by the heart. So, hey, love on yourself. Open your heart. Love you.
Yes, yes. We have a great topic for you tonight. We are talking about bad energy. Do you carry bad energy with you anywhere you go? Have you carried bad energy to your next relationship? Let's talk about it. Call in 515-599-1687. That's 515-599-1687. Let's talk about it. Bad energy. Do you have bad energy? And if so, this is 2025, baby. You got to let it go. The soul train. Happy Valentine's Day, baby.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day, Miss Kiwi.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Mrs. Mink.
Yes.
Love, 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 peace, and hair grease.
Most definitely hair grease. Yeah, got to
Yes.
keep it slick. Got to keep it slick.
Keep it slick,
But
baby.
as Miss Kiwi stated, we have a good topic tonight. And, hey, we want to make sure that everyone, hey, especially on today, even though it is that everybody says that today is the love day, no, every day, 365 days a week, is the love day.
Yes.
So, hey, we want to make sure that that bad energy is not being carried over and over and over and into other relationships. Let it go.
Let it go.
Poof, be gone, bad energy.
Stick yourself, baby. Stick yourself on the
Right.
highest level.
Yes.
Because bad energy is not where it's at, baby.
That's
bad
right.
energy is not where
It's at. So we want you to call in on this topic. 515-599-1687. Tell me and Miss Kiwi if it is that you are carrying bad energy. And what is it reproducing? If you not, what is the solution? That's what we really want to know is what's the
Church.
solution? Yes.
Church
But
and
before we
church.
get into it, I want to give our mission statement. And you know how it is. Hey, we want to make sure that every time you listen to our topic, not only the season, but our youth as well. We're trying to bridge that gap, open up those lines of communication. We want everybody to know that their voices can and should be heard. Young, old, or in between those toes. Let's make it heard.
515-599-1687.
Yes.
I just want to say that, I woke up this morning blessed.
Yes.
I woke up blessed. I woke up praying. And for some reason, the devil tried to get busy with me today and give me that bad energy. But you know what? I
He's
rebuked
a lie.
the devil.
That's right.
And today, I stand to say, I'm still having a good day.
That's
Even
right.
when he tried to come for me, he already know, don't come for me because I'm the wrong one to come for, baby. I do not carry bad energy in 2025. Maybe once upon a time, but not this year.
That's
Not
right.
this year. No bad energy. I don't want people with bad energy. I don't want bad conversations. I don't want bad breath. I don't want bad funk. I don't want nothing bad. It's all positivity for me for 2025. And if you have that, then don't come around.
That's
or
right.
if you come around with bad energy, let me help you get rid of it. Because the thing about it is I don't want no bad energy.
Check yourself
before you wreck yourself.
Don't
telling
let that
you.
energy wreck yourself. And not only wreck yourself, but wreck relationships, whether it's friendships or, hey, romantic ships, marriages, whatever. Don't let the bad energy carry over into those relationships. Keep that energy outside. And if it's from your past, you got to find a way to work it out.
Yes, work it out. Let
Yes.
it go.
Yes.
Because I'm going to tell you something. Bad energy will throw your whole game off. Your whole demeanor will be thrown off from bad energy. And like we said, if you carrying bad energy with you, you probably feeling sluggish. You probably don't want to be bothered with nobody.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So, let it go. Let
Yes,
it go.
let
And
it
if you
go.
was in a relationship, definitely let that bad energy go. Because trust and believe, whoever you had the bad energy with, they probably going on about their business and ain't studying it no more. But you stuck stamming it with that bad energy. You steady thinking about it. You steady want to be ornery or be mean because of what they did to you. But the best way to kill the devil is to pick yourself back up and put some positivity in your life and move forward, because that bad energy don't do nothing but keep on growing and growing and festing and festing.
Yes.
And then you'll find yourself so far gone to where you just can't think straight. You're mad at the world, even people that you ain't did it to. You taking it out on your kids. So let that bad energy go.
Not only that, if you holding on to bad energy, just think of what your children are picking up. Just think of that energy that your children are picking up. Hey, that's a lot of times I think about where bullying come from. Is that bad energy that they've been introduced to, or that home life that they're subjected to, or, just the people that they're around. We got to start putting more positive people in our circles. We got to start making sure that the people that we surround ourselves with are people that, hey, you're going to have your bad days, but don't let your bad days overtake power of you and start to make it whereas to every day you got some type of complaint. Every day you got some type of gripe. Every day you got a frown on your face. Every day you just don't look like you feel good. No, hey, we all go through something. So we got to find a way. That's the reason why we played My Funny Valentine at the beginning of the show, is because sometimes you just got to meditate. Sometimes you just got to relax. I love taking hot bubble baths. I sink down in my bubble baths and I may have some little quiet music, or I may have gospel playing or some type of motivational lyricist playing in my ear. And sometimes you even have to fall asleep with that, because if it is that you can fall asleep with that, then hey, when you wake up, you're going to wake up to that.
And guess what? Today is Valentine's Day. So just like she said, light y'all some candles around y'all tub. Put y'all some smell good bubble bath in the hot water, as hot as you can stand it. Put on you some sexy music. And if you got a man, then hey, that's the right way to go. If you don't have a man, then just get in that bath water and relax.
Yes.
And just let that bad energy soak off into that hot bubble bath. So when you get out, you rejuvenated, you feeling good, you feeling sexy, and you ready to take on the world, baby. Because it's Pinky in the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky in the Brain, baby.
Yes.
Don't let the bad energy get you.
That's right. Don't let it get you, because once it gets you, then it becomes contagious too. It becomes contagious. But I tell you, those ones that have that bad energy and you can sometimes feel it when they come into the room or when they come around you, and you immediately want to just walk away or not be around them. Miss Mink, and it's gonna come, but have a few things to share. Hey, I may be going through some things right now. Nobody could ever tell it, because I'm not allowing the devil to have that control. I'm a person that don't like nothing to control me anyway. So therefore, instead of allowing that energy to control you, learn how to defeat it. Learn how to defeat that energy. And sometimes you just got to get away. So Miss Mink does a lot of, sometimes spending a lot of time away from where that bad energy is lingering, where that bad energy is laying, where that bad energy is festing. And she'll take time for herself. Yeah, I'm speaking third party. But I'll take time for myself. If it's no more than to take a drive and go park somewhere and sit. I like coffee, Starbucks, yeah, I do. But I'm trying not to have so much Starbucks now. But just drink something. Drink me some hot coffee. Hey, drink you some juice. I ain't saying go get drunk in the park because you got to drive after that. But I'm just saying, take some time for yourself to release, relax, and just rejuvenate yourself. You notice I said those 3 R's: release, relax, and rejuvenate. Get away from that bad energy.
And sometimes, to be honest with y'all, like I said, a lot of times y'all hear me talk about social media. A lot of times y'all don't even know it. Y'all be strolling on social media trying to find things to look at and comment on and all that. And a lot of that Facebook and stuff releases a lot of bad energy. And you have to watch what you putting in your spirit. You got to watch what you watching on TV. You got to watch what you listening to. And you got to watch the people who you have around you, because energy jumps. It transfers. Bad energy transfer, and you wondering, I was just happy, but now I'm feeling all bad and gloomy and down, and you ready to kill and choke the world. But it's the people, it's the places, it's the things that you have around you. I'm getting to the point where I am so guarding myself to where, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of people around me. I don't have a lot of people in my ear. I don't listen to a lot of things. I don't be around a lot of places because it's so much negativity around, to where when you look around, it's just negativity. Nobody's happy anymore. People have become so wicked and so ornery and so deceitful, to where it's sad. It's real
causing a lot of depression.
It's causing a lot of
anxiety.
Depression. Yes, it is. I was sitting here laughing to myself because I was thinking about, you remember Charlie Brown, and you remember Linus, the one who used to carry the little blanket with the dark cloud around him,
and the
dust cloud around him all the time. That's how people are becoming. Like, bad energy just follows them everywhere they go. But one thing you have to start doing is you have to start speaking life into your own life.
That's right.
You have to speak positivity into your own life.
That's right.
You have to motivate your own self. Because if you sit around and wait for somebody else to motivate you, you ain't gonna never get motivated. And what motivates somebody else might not motivate you. So you have to love thyself. You gotta learn what you like, what you don't like, what you gonna stand for, what you ain't gonna stand for, what you gonna tolerate, what you ain't gonna tolerate. Because a lot of times we tolerate a lot of foolishness, and then we wondering why we feeling the way we feeling.
That's right. So you got to keep it out. Keep it out. And I know sometimes it's hard, because let me tell you something. It just takes a little bitty seep hole of bad energy to come in, and that can trigger you. A lot of times we don't understand what our triggers are, and the triggers can also generate bad energy. So we got to figure out what our triggers are. And when you spend time with yourself, and you spend time sometimes alone, and thinking about, different things. I talk to myself. I don't answer myself all the time.
Well, sometimes I do.
Yeah, me too. But I talk to myself a lot. And you know what? I can calm myself down. A lot of times when it is that I become real calm, and I could be crying one moment because I'm just hurting. And then all of a sudden I start praying. And as soon as I start praying, those tears are dried up. God dries my tears up, and I start feeling really good. So now when you start warding off and rebuking those negative energies, then believe me, they tend to start staying away from you, because they already know as soon as it is that they try to come at you, you gonna rebuke them. You got somebody, that's that higher power that is coming to fight your battle. So those negative energies will back off. I ain't saying that they don't still try to come, but they back off quite quickly. Most definitely.
It just always goes back to knowing thyself.
Mm-hmm.
When you know thyself, a lot of things you won't even react to.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things you won't even pay attention to, because you won't allow that to be in your spirit. And I even though I say all these things, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still in the flesh, and I allow something to try to throw me off today. Like, I really allowed this lady to throw me off to the point where I was finna pull up. Like, I was literally finna pull up on her.
Yes, she was. I had to intervene.
Pull up on her. Like, real talk. And that's why I say you got to start knowing thyself. And when you know thyself, you won't allow people to pull you out of character. That bad energy, when it comes up and stand against you, you're going to already know how to fight it off. You're going to be like, you know what? This a test. This a test for me. And it's according to how you go through that test, whether or not you pass that test, to be able to move to that next level. And I almost failed that test because she don't even know. She don't even understand the kind of danger that my mind frame was in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was literally finna pull up, and I would have been in jail today. I know I would have been in jail today.
Yes, she would have. Me and her both.
Been in jail today. But I thank God because I'm learning myself. I'm learning how to control my actions and not allow people to control my actions or dictate how I should respond or act. So we just saying that bad energy will definitely throw you off.
Yes.
You know, when you and your mate going through something.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things where we can all disagree to agree to disagree, or even to agree. But when you going through something, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to split apart. And when I say split apart, I'm not saying split apart. I mean, you go in one room and they go in another room, because sometimes we can say things out of anger that we can't take back. You can apologize for it,
but it's still there.
It's still there. You know, you can continue to say, I'm sorry, and then after a while, that sorry actually becomes you looking sorry. So that's why we have to start being able to control our feelings and control how we think, how we move, how we gonna respond, and not let people bring us out of our character. Because when you come out of character in that moment of anger, you don't know what you might do. And some of us, well, a lot of us got a lot of things going on in our life that we can't afford to allow our anger to take us there. And then we lose it all over something that's simple, because she's simple to me.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, when I say that, hey, God's word is so strong.
Man.
When it is that he says, put on the armor, and he's going to fight that battle, he's just telling you to equip yourself with his word, so that you can be protected, because he already got it taken care of. And I witness that all the time, as well as I witnessed today, as it was that Miss Kiwi stated, you know, hey, the situation could have been really, really rough for her. But I heard her praying, walking, and giving God his word back. And when I say she calmed down and you was able to talk to her, and she didn't go off and react, it was a beautiful thing. It was really a beautiful thing. And that's something that, we all have to learn to do. Equip ourselves. Put on that armor. That means equip yourself with the word of God or your higher power, and pray to him. And, just know you setting yourself apart. You going behind him, because he right in front of you to fight that battle and get rid of that negative energy and those demons that's trying to attack you.
Yes, because, you know, it was almost like, and don't get me wrong, even though I calmed down, I felt myself still having some of that negative energy, you know what I'm saying? Because even in me answering my phone, or, you know, just being around my people, my family, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, I really, you know, I was calming down, but I really just didn't want to be there, because I wanted to be somewhere else. And that's how I know that God is in the midst of my life. I'm just talking about my life right now, because I'm telling you, it wasn't gonna be nice. Nothing nice would have came up out of that. And that wasn't nothing but bad energy, steady trying to follow me until I had to go on and shake it all the way off and be like, you know what? That ain't even you. You ain't even gotta fight that battle. That battle is already won.
Yeah.
It's just that we be wanting things right then and right there. We like the microwave. We got to have it quick, fast, and in a hurry. And that is not how God works. God timing is not our timing. Never. So when you want that quick microwave, you're going to always be let down. Because God's timing is never our timing, but he's always on time. And when I say he was on time today, when I say I was going to be in jail today, but I'm right here on the podcast talking to y'all about bad energy, I'm here. I'm here.
Yes.
Like, I'm here.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, and that's the reason why it is that we say, hey, we all have faults. We all have things that we're going through, but it's good to talk about it. That's the biggest thing that our platform represents. We want everybody to know that your voice can be heard. Come on, release yourself. Talk it through. Hey, share, because we're going to share our real life experiences with you. As I stated before, Miss Mink going through some things, and eventually it's going, hey, we got a topic that's going to cover it. Whereas, too, it may be some crying on that show or whatever the case may be. But nobody is above hurt and pain. It's how it is that you get through that hurt and that pain. What mechanisms you use to help you get through that hurt and that pain. And sometimes hurt and pain with the negative energies just continue to linger on and linger on and linger on. But you have to find a way to start working your way back to the real of what it is, God's purpose, I'll say, for you. And that is for us to live in peace and harmony, and no weapons formed against us should ever prosper. But sometimes we allow those weapons to prosper.
It do. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. One thing about Miss Kiwi, I'm going to always be honest with y'all. I'm in the flesh. Because even talking about it right now, it's like it's rubbing me the wrong way. But I know God got something greater for me. And I ain't going to even allow that to bother me because, you know what I'm saying? Like, she really tried it. She really tried it today. And the thing about it is that I thank God, and I'm going to keep saying that because I feel my flesh rising right now. I thank God that he is in my life because she really tried it today. And anybody that knows me know that I am a peaceful person. But if you rub me the wrong way, it ain't no rubbing back the right way. You feel what I'm saying? You can't rub me the wrong way and come back that way. No, it ain't like that. But I thank God I thank God he in my life. I promise you I do.
Yeah.
I thank God.
Yes, most definitely. And that's what we all
Because that bad
have to
energy,
do.
I'm telling you, that bad energy have you, the bad energy will have you on something that can change your whole life. And when I say that bad energy can change your whole life to where you got things going on right now and you blink and let that bad energy take over you and your whole life is gone because you is in jail.
Or dead,
or
hurt,
because you didn't went out and allowed that bad energy to get you hyped and been and effed somebody up.
That's right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so I thank God for it.
You know what? Bad energy can also cause you to hate somebody. And hey, God don't want us to hate nobody. We even supposed to love thy enemy. We are supposed to love thy enemy. But when it is that you go through and you experience pain and you experience hurt and you experience all things that could really just destroy your whole mental. Because as we expressed at the beginning, hey, that bad energy can really do you in. It impacts your mental state of mind.
It really
literally
do.
To where it can throw you into depression. It can throw you into anxiety. It can really cause you to go into a state of mind that sometimes you may not be able to come back from. So that's the reason why you have to find those mechanisms to help you and to strengthen you to, hey, keep pushing. Baby steps. Nobody said that when you going through something and you experiencing a lot of hurt and pain or you experiencing just a lot of anything that you're going to be able to snap out of it and come back just like that. No, 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 no. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. And I'll just use like for an example. And it'd be hard sometimes to talk about, but I'll say when it is that you in a long time relationship and you done been in this relationship and you have grown to just love this person. And sometimes we take love to a level where it's to we love that person more than we love ourselves. Mm-hmm. And when it is that you are losing or have lost that person and you trying to bring yourself out of that love, that love emotion, it can throw you into some form of depression or anxiety, or you start feeling bad and down on yourself and all that stuff. That's when it is that you got to really seek that point of how you can bring yourself back around.
You better get in that mirror and start talking to yourself and loving on yourself and letting you know that you are a winner and that you can do all things but fail through Christ Jesus. And not only that, let yourself know that you are beautiful on the inside and outside. And you just got to do things to motivate yourself. Because I'm telling you, bad energy will straight have you on one. It will definitely have you on one. But like my niece just said, she said, but still you rise. Rise above the negativity. And you're right. Self-preservation. Absolutely. And you are so right, Niecy Pooh. That's why I said, I'm just sharing with the people about how bad energy can really have you thrown off, and it could put you in a place that when you come back down off of that bad energy, you looking stupid and like, dang, why did I allow that to take me there? Because now I'm sitting in jail. And you know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. So
are you in a state of mind that you can't even recover from? Or you in the hospital? Or you could be 6 feet under. Yeah. So, you just have to kind of find. And you know what? I'm going to say this. A lot of times we don't have the strength at the time that you're going through it, or you trying to bring yourself out of it, or, we don't have the strength to motivate ourselves. But that's when it is that you got to seek God. Seek that higher power. Or if it is, seek somebody that you can build a relationship of trust to talk and release. Because it's all about releasing. Because if you try to hold it in and fix it, it's going to explode. It's going to explode. And believe it, take it from somebody that have been experiencing it. It will explode on you if you hold it in and you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to release it. Because we always say on Why Not Say It, your testimony can help somebody else that may not be going through exactly what you are, but it's similar. Or it's something around that. It can help somebody else. So we got to learn to stop being so conscious of not allowing ourselves to share certain things or, talk it through or whatever the case may be. Because whatever it is that you experiencing may be that helpmate for somebody else. And they just need to hear it. They just need to hear it because they don't have that will or that motivation or anything to help them come back from what it is that they're experiencing or what it is that they're going through or whatever the case may be. So let's be helpers one to another. Let's help each other. So with that being said, come on, callers. I know there is someone out there that may have something to share that might even help Miss Mink tonight. Call in 515-599-1687.
And I'm going to also say this too. Because they have our minds so programmed to the point where we don't even know how to express our feelings. God gave us these feelings. And this is for the men and the women, but I'm going to say to our black men, they have you all so discombobulated to the point where you all feel like y'all have to walk around with the weight of the world on your shoulders. I'm macho. If I share this or if I show emotions, then that makes my masculinity, how do you pronounce it? Masculinity. be weak and all of that and question and all of that. No, it doesn't.
I ain't no
If
punk.
God gave you those emotions are to be faced head on.
Yes.
It's okay to cry. It's a difference in a punk crying and a grown man crying. It's okay for you to be emotional. It's okay for you to talk about how you're feeling, what's on your mind, what's bothering you. You know, it's okay. Like, and if there's any women out there that make they man feel like they should not be able to express themselves, shame on you. Because God made you all nurturers. And that's for you all to nurture our men. And the more we nurture our men, then the more they become stronger to feel like, yeah, I can take on the world, but not in a manner where I got to take on the world and I can't talk about it, or I can't break down, or I can't cry, or none of that. Like, come on, we got to get back to things that God instilled in us. Women, men.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
Let that bad energy go. Like,
Yes.
that's bad energy.
Yes, and that's the reason why a lot of times I feel that a lot of killing is going on, because we got people that are bottled up with a lot of bad energy, don't know how to release it, don't know how to talk it through, don't know how to let that hurt go.
Hurt people hurting people.
That's right. Hurt people hurting people, or release it because they've always built up that mannerism that, oh, it ain't okay to cry, or I'm tough, that tough exterior, and then that tough exterior is expressed through killing somebody or hurting somebody or not knowing how to love somebody. And believe me, that stuff hurts other people, because anytime it is that, especially in relationships, that's why, you know, ladies and men, when we take that baggage from a bad relationship into another relationship, we not giving that other person the opportunity to really know the true who we are, or are we getting to know the true who they are? Because we are allowing our bad energy from a previous relationship to impact that current relationship. And that's a lot of reason why I think a lot of marriages don't always last, as well as relationships building towards a marriage. So we have to get in tune with knowing how and giving ourselves first the opportunity of releasing and getting over that bad energy, letting it go. Push that crap out in the streets, on the sidewalk, or bury it deep. Get you a shovel. Go out in the backyard, on the sidewalk, wherever it is that you can dig a hole, and you put that crap in there. Or when you go to church, lay out on the altar and let that bad energy stay at that altar, and don't pick it up and take it back with you.
My niece say, be careful who you release to. All listening ears don't have a positive motive.
Oh, that's true.
No, lean on the higher power.
Yes.
He will never have an alternate motive. Yeah, alternative motive. And that's so true. You have to also watch who you share things with, because everybody don't have your best interest.
Nope.
Everybody don't have your best interest. You got a lot of people right today skinning and grinning up in your face, laughing and loving on you like they really love you, but behind their back, they talking about you like a dog. They despise you. It's something about you that just makes them sick to their stomach. So you have to also watch who you releasing your information to, because like I said, everybody don't have your best interest. And like Mrs. Mink was saying with relationships, a lot of times relationships are not lasting because we go into the relationship wanting that person to be like the last person. That's not fair to that person, because you're not trying to get to know the person that's in front of you right now. How do you know that this person is not the one for you? You won't never know, because you still stuck on the last person and what they did, how they treated you. You're not giving that person a chance. What is it about that person that made you even want to deal with them? That's where you need to start. Look at that person that's in front of you. Get to know that person. And I'm not talking about the outside. I'm talking about the inside.
That's
the
right.
inside that really tells the story about that person. Because when you allow that bad energy to follow you into the next, your relationship is already doomed. It's doomed because you ain't even giving it a chance because you still focused on the last relationship. So my advice to you is to, when you get out of a relationship, heal from that relationship.
And I'm going to say, stop choosing. And I'm going to say that again. Stop choosing. Let your higher power choose for you. Let God choose for you. Because if he send it to you, it's going to be
right for you.
Yes. If he send it to you, say it again, Miss Kiwi.
It's going to be right for you.
Yes. We have to stop choosing. Because when we choose, sometimes, hey, our choices are not our best choices. And we end up with, hey, I'll just say, just on a, hey, we end up.
Emotions make you cry sometimes.
Emotions do more than make you cry
Emotions
sometimes.
make you cry sometimes. And a lot of time we choose our mates from emotions.
That's right.
People, oh, he was nice to me and he or she was this and and I really like them. Well, what is it that you like about them?
Right, and can't tell
What
you.
is it that you even know about
Can't
them?
tell you.
Do you even know their middle name?
Can't tell you.
Do you know their birthday?
Can't tell
Do
you.
you even know their mama's name?
Can't tell
Do
you.
you know their daddy's name?
Can't tell
Do
you.
you even know what type of spiritual background they
Can't
have?
tell you.
Do you know if they have mental in their family?
Can't tell
Do
you.
you even know if they like you?
That's right.
I'm just saying,
tell you.
we don't ask questions no more. We just jump right into it, and then we wonder why we feeling the way we feeling.
Like one of my listeners stated, my daughter, hey Pooh, vibrations are definitely transferable. And that is no lie.
It is.
While we sitting
Energy
up here
transfer.
thinking that it's okay to lick and love and lay up and have sex and all of that with just anybody, it's not okay.
Spirits transfer.
Yes.
And anybody you lay down with, you all intertwine together your spirit. That means so when you get up with that person and go lay with somebody else, you done took that spirit from that person and put it into that person. And the spirits just keep going on and on. And then women, we wonder why we are so emotional creatures. That's why. Because we have so many different spirits
that we
inside of us to where we don't know when we happy, when we sad, why we crying, why this ninja look good to us, why that ninja knocked us upside the head and we thought we loved him. I mean, I'm just saying, and I'm just saying ninjas, but I'm talking about you heifers too, because you heifers got it bad too. Y'all do a lot of transferring spirits too. Yes. So we have to get back to loving ourselves. Our bodies is our temples. And we have to learn how to treat our temples. We have to cover what we allow in our temples.
That's right.
Because if we don't, we wondering why our temples is breaking down on us. We wondering why we got this pain in our neck and our back and our knees. We wondering why we got that pain in our big toe. We wondering why our menstrual cramps is cramping up so bad to where we balled up in a knot and all of these things. And the reason I say these things is because it always starts with self. It starts with self. No, I ain't saying I done had a whole lot of men, but I done had enough. I ain't gonna sit here and I've had enough to know that I don't want men in and out of me transferring spirits, because every woman they lay down with, they bringing that spirit to me. That's the same vice versa. Every man that I lay down with, I'm bringing that to them. So it's just one of those things where listen, to each his own, and what you do is what you do. But I'm just letting you all know these are the reasons why a lot of us is up, down, side to side, don't
ready
know
to
which
jump
way.
down.
Yeah, we don't know which
flight of
way we're
stairs,
going.
or
All of that bad energy,
walk
negative
out in the street.
energy,
Yes.
is traveling along with us.
Yes. We have to do a lot of praying. I mean, I'm serious on the praying part, because like I stated before, and we always state, what we talk about is things that we have experienced. It's not that, because I hope none of you all feel that we think that we perfect. Because let me tell you something. Where I get my information from is learned experience.
Yes.
It's from times that I've gone through. What I may be going through now, it's not to, bring down or criticize nobody else. Because believe me, when we talk about starting with self, I start with self every morning I wake up. Every morning
I look at that.
I
look at that woman in the mirror every day,
and I ask God for repentance, because I already know how my mind can wander, how my tongue can spread things. Believe me. So I start with self.
One of my one that was shout out to you, Mark. He say they go by feelings. I felt this. I felt that. Don't forget by feelings, go by faith. That's right. Don't go by feelings, go by faith. The same with God. Yes, and that's so true. That's why in the Bible it says walk by faith and not by sight. Because if we keep walking by what we see, we're going to continue to fail. We're going to continue to fall. Everything that we see, we want, or we want to touch it, or we want to have it, or it's got to be in our life. And we don't even understand how we are constantly destroying everything that we touch. Why is it that this ain't working for me? Every time I put my hands on something, because all of that bad energy that you steady bringing with you has caught up with you, and nothing you touch will turn to gold. And even if it turned to gold, don't mean it's real. It might tarnish after a while.
That's
so
right.
you gotta
That's
watch.
Right. That's right.
You gotta be able to not see, but see.
That's
Walk
right.
with faith.
That's
and
right.
not by sight.
Absolutely.
Our eyesight can deceive us.
Yes, it can.
Our eyes is real quick. But our eyes can deceive us, but our heart would never deceive us. So we got to make sure that we are releasing the bad energy.
Yes.
You can, like Miss Mink said earlier, you can walk into a room, baby, think you flies that thing. But if you coming in there with bad energy, baby,
people know.
Everybody in the room
gonna be
turning and looking and whispering about you. Yeah, you might got them bad shoes or that bad outfit on, but that energy came in and it just threw everybody off.
Yes.
But have you ever walked in the room with your head held high? And that energy
you
was
in good
so
spirits?
fly, and not only was your energy fly, but you was
was
fly, and everybody in the room is looking at you, and you got all type of attention coming your way, because that's that good energy. That's when people want to be around you.
That's
you know,
right.
even people that don't know you coming up to you, even females that's snotty and snooty and thinking they all of that. They got to say something to you.
That's
You
right.
know why? Because that energy is on fire.
Yes. And when you refuse to allow that bad energy to take control of you, as I stated before, I don't like things to take control of me. That's the reason why I don't do drugs and I don't drink. Because me knowing me, if I do those things, they control me because I can't handle them. So,
And she ain't lying about that.
So I choose not to do that because
sir.
I don't like to be
Yes, sir.
laid out or saying things that, is not within my vocabulary a lot of times,
But
or
that's-
doing things that's not a part of my mannerism. So you
But
have
that's
to
just
be
knowing
controlled.
thyself. Miss
That's
Mink.
right. That is.
See, and when people can start facing that and really, understanding that saying of knowing thyself, then they gonna be a lot better. Because when you know things about yourself, you're not gonna torture yourself.
My daughter said, "No, you can't."
Exactly. When you know things about yourself, you're not gonna torture yourself.
That's
You're not
right.
gonna put yourself in harm's way. You're not gonna test the waters with none of that, because you know thyself. When you don't know thyself, you out here jumping. You jumping through hoops that ain't even there. You know what I'm saying? You falling off of bridges that ain't even there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to know thyself. You got to know what you want in life. You got to know when, no, not today. I don't want that in my spirit.
Yes.
You know, let your no be no and your yay be yay. It's okay to be there for other people. But sometimes you got to be like, not today. I don't want that in my spirit. Because today, I'm having a good day. Today is my day. You know what I'm saying? But if you constantly allow people to dump in your spirit and bring things in your spirit that's bad energy, then you're going to find yourself, your whole day going to be thrown off. You're going to be thrown off because you got a lot of bad energy dumped into your spirit.
That's right. And the more you dump, you know, hey, your spirit can be like a dumping ground if you allow it to.
It sure can.
It can be a dumping ground. You can grab hold to so much stuff until like I said earlier, explosion happens.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why you do have to be protective.
So
You got to be
let me ask you a
protective.
question, Miss Mink. So if you were in a good mood and then somebody came and tried to bring that bad energy into you, and you know what I'm saying, y'all might have exchanged a couple of words, what is it that you would do to calm that, or even to just,
Well, like I said, I experienced it with you today.
Well, I mean, I'm saying, like, yeah.
But that would be me. That would be me, is that praying for that calmness, or that praying to relieve me or take it away from me, remove it so that I won't react. And I'll give you an example. I was at work one day and this customer came in and she was trying to returns a whole bunch of stuff. Well, it wasn't her stuff, it was her boyfriend's stuff. And when she came in, she was all like, yeah, this nigga, he done sat up there and he done bought all this stuff for this B, and she done went and had an abortion. Well, I'm all like, okay, too much. I didn't want to hear all of that. So, I let people know too up front. Okay, I understand. That's not something I try to listen, but all things are not good things to take in and listen to. But anyway, so fast forward, I told her that we couldn't exchange it or return it because she didn't have a receipt. Well, she got mad. She wanted the manager. The manager came up there and told her the same thing. Well, I guess Chica thought that she was going to be able to come back the next day. I wasn't going to probably be there because I was there that night. So, she was going to get it done. Well, it so happened I had to work that morning. So when she came in and she saw me, immediately she started rolling her eyes. So I was all like, okay, it's not going to happen today. No, because I already know you coming in trying to... No, you're not finna do it. So she went up. I was up there at customer service, and I was walking up there as I was going. And she came up there, and it was the same thing. She told me immediately, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to your manager. I said, okay, hold on one moment. So I went and got my manager. And my manager couldn't come right away. So then she told me, she says, well, I'll just wait. I mean, nasty attitude. When I say bad energy, this chick had bad energy. So my manager called me in the office and she asked me, she said, well, why won't you go ahead and return it? I said, because I refuse to deal with someone that is disrespectful and not, treating me. I have every right to not give you service if it is that you are disrespecting me. So I said, if you want to do it, you can. So she came out there, and I knew that she was going to give it to her. So while it was that I was walking, I was steady putting up stuff. I'm walking back into customer service. After it is that my manager went ahead and did it, but I wasn't letting her impact my spirit and going through it. She going to bump me. And she said, girl, you better watch who you walking towards. And I said, woosah. Because I had to literally walk out of customer service and just walk on around, the store, because I was ready. Because before I walked out of there, I said, now, Gwendolyn, you heard what she just said. I said, if it was another time and another place, like out there on that parking lot, she'd have been and I stopped. Because she would have been if I had allowed her negative energy to take me on where it was that I wanted to take, or where I wanted to go. So we just have to be mindful. Everybody ain't happy. And like we have been saying, everybody have different spirits and energies on them.
They going through stuff,
yes,
all kind of stuff.
And so you have to know Hey,
you gotta know thyself.
Yeah, and you gotta know what battles to fight.
Yes,
your
Lord.
battles are not yours to fight. So when it is that you have that relationship, like I feel I have a deep relationship with God, I'm gonna pray to Him first and let Him direct and order my steps.
Yes.
Because if I do it,
it ain't gonna come out right.
Nope.
And that's why I said today I am very thankful. I'm very thankful on today. I'm thankful that, you know what I'm saying, I see the growth in me. Because I'm telling you, if she'd have caught me, any other time, I'd have been up there.
Right.
And I'd have been in jail. Because I would have allowed her to push me to that point.
That's right.
And at that moment, I would have got the satisfactory, because I'm telling you, she would have got a beat down. Oh, yeah, I was going up there because I was going to tear her up. Girl, you got me all messed up. But I thank God that I got the God in me. And I didn't have to do all of that. I got angry. Oh, I was real angry.
Well, you know,
and I thank God for my mother and my sister, because they was in my ear like, yeah, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going up there. No, you ain't going nowhere.
Especially mama.
Baby, I was on my way, and I'm serious. Like,
she was out like, Michelle,
listen,
you better
one thing
just
about
don't let
me,
your sister go.
I wasn't a punk in the streets, and I ain't going to be a punk for God. But I just have to choose how to fight my battles different for God. I don't have to fight them battles like I was in the streets.
That's
and
right.
And to be honest, and I ain't never really had to have a fight in the street either. So we ain't even, let's get that clear. I ain't never had to have no fight in the street. But
yes.
my point is that we just have to learn how to fight our battles differently, because violence is not always the answer. Violence is going to send you to jail or have you dead. One of the two. It ain't no in between. And that's all we trying to say to everybody is that bad energy can lead you down the wrong path.
That's right. Absolutely.
Positive. Just think positive. Even in a negative situation, even if you don't know what to say to Jesus, just call Jesus.
That's right.
And trust
say
when you say his name, he right there.
Right
and I'm
there.
telling you, you're going to get a feeling over you to be like, yeah, okay, I can take this. And it doesn't matter what it looks like to the next person. Because, yeah, of course, to the next person, you're going to look weak or like you was defeated. But when you think about that name, Jesus, he going to defeat it. He gonna win it. He gonna have it already worked out for you. And you ain't got to worry about what somebody else is thinking or what they saying.
That's
because
right.
to be honest with you, the proof is in the pudding.
Absolutely.
The proof is in the pudding.
With the milk and the whiskers.
Do you hear me? So, with that being said, y'all, send a shout out to Kiwi, because she is still...
Yes, she is.
I'm here, baby. I am here. I'm here. Because this morning, baby, it was OV. It was OV. And if you watching, it was OV.
Yes.
But I thank God.
So
I got a smile on my face.
That's right. One of our viewers, hey sis, Miss Lily, she said, I thank God that both my sisters are growing in God. The devil likes confusion. Oh, yes, he does. Don't give him that satisfaction. Put it in the hands of God and let him fight your battle.
Yes, thank you, sissy.
Can't nobody do you like Jesus.
Can't nobody do you like Jesus,
Absolutely.
baby. And
yes.
that's so true. That is so
And
true.
I thank God for that right there, Charlotta, because that does help me most definitely get through on a daily basis. As I stated, hey, my book and what it is that Miss Mink has been, kind of dealing with and going through will be coming out. I'm not going to say just real soon, but when God wants me to release it, it's going to be released. So, hey, my testimony will be for everybody to hear, because I don't want nobody to be oblivious of where it is that you can try to begin to find happiness. And that's with God.
And the thing about it is that if you ashamed about what you doing or what you done, you already know you shouldn't have did it, or you shouldn't be doing it.
That's right.
So the thing about it is that if you have done it, share it. Share it. Because that can help somebody else that's coming up after you or that's in that situation to be able to make a better choice of what they may be finna do. You know, our life is not even about ourselves. Our life is about somebody else's. It's about helping somebody else. But we have become so selfish to the point where it's all about me, 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 me. And nobody thinks about nobody else. And that's not how God made us to be. Because if God is a forgiving God, and when I know we all done did some things that we have asked God to forgive us for, if he can forgive us, then he says we should be able to forgive one another.
That's right.
So we got to start back, we got to start back being kind and loving and helpful to other people outside of ourselves and even outside of our family, because a lot of times, of course we're going to help our family because that's our family. But can you truly and honestly say, I can step outside of my family and help somebody else? Can you see a stranger on the street without winking your nose or frowning your face up to them and offer
Giving them your
help?
bad energy.
You know what I'm saying? Can you help them? A lot of us have become so self-centered to where we cannot see past our own foolishness.
And that's the reason why we, as a culture of melanated people, don't support each other.
Not at all.
For the simple fact and reason being, our own infliction of bad energy doesn't allow us to open that hand and help one another. Spread the joy, spread the wealth, spread the love, spread whatever it is that we can. It's so much in this world that we could accomplish as a people if it is that we just support each other. I know, and we'll probably talk about it another time, but there's a protest around DEI. That is to start making us aware of how it is that we can support one another instead of allowing all these others to dictate to us what it is that we can do, what we can afford, what we can buy, what we can't buy, how we can live, and so on and so forth. That shouldn't be the case.
And if you start doing some research and reading, melanated people are the top people that spend the most money. And let everybody tell it, we the brokest. We the brokest, but we spend the most money, and we spend the most money making everybody else rich. Making everybody else rich. So when are we going to start standing for something and stop falling for everything?
That's right.
When are we going to come together as a whole, as a melanated culture, and really start sticking together? And I bet if we start taking our money and putting it within our own communities and building our own communities up, we'll be a whole lot better. But it's people right now that's listening, frowning up like, not me. Not me.
That's that negative energy.
Not me.
That negative energy.
It's people right now saying, that ain't affecting me. That ain't got nothing to do. But it do.
It does.
It really does.
Well, they always say you will never face it until it's in your backyard. As long as it's not happening in your backyard, you good.
And that's the sad thing, though, sis. It's happening in their backyard. But they overlooking it. You know why? Because they so caught up on everything else and everybody else and making everybody else rich and making them happy to where they don't even know how to make their own self happy. And that's the sad part about us melanated people. We too busy looking at everybody else's backyard and judging and talking about their backyard and wanting to put money in their backyard to where they don't even put money into their own backyard. House toe up from the floor up.
Attitude toe up
and that's
from the
what
floor
I'm
up.
saying. I'm talking about
Demeanor
Yeah.
toe up from the floor up.
Bad energy. Everywhere you go, you taking negative energy. Always got a Debbie Downer. Always. No, you got to stop it. Pick yourself up. Like I said, you got to be your self-motivator.
That's right.
Because
Absolutely.
if nobody else motivates you, you got to be able to motivate yourself.
That's right.
If nobody else don't give you nothing, you got to be able to get up and go
yourself.
get it yourself.
That's right.
But you also got to be a giver. Because God loves a cheerful giver.
That's right. A tight fist don't get fed. So even with that being said, when I say a tight fist, a closed mouth don't get fed. Hey, share. Help somebody out.
2025.
That's right.
No
well,
bad
not even
energy.
just 2025.
No. I'm saying we are in 2025.
Yes, we are.
Because God also say, live today for today and let tomorrow take care of tomorrow. Because you can lay down. And you ain't even got to lay down, but I'm just going to say, you can lay down and blink. And black will be the last thing you see. Let that marinate on you.
That's right. Absolutely. So we want all of you all. This is for everybody. Back that negative energy up. Stop it from coming forward and release it. Let it go. Rejuvenate. Refresh. Let's do this. She done found a new something.
That's that bad energy coming. You better release it.
Yes, most definitely. So we want. Oh Lord, she is not.
I'm giving y'all some things to think about. Watch this.
What was that? Oh, that's laughter. Laughter feeds the soul, most definitely.
Does.
And it kind of drives out that bad energy because that bad energy don't want to hear those laughing moments. Don't want to hear that joy. Yes, want to hear the pain, most definitely.
It's Valentine's Day, baby. We're going to take y'all out with Happy Valentine's.
My daughter say, you and these sounds. Ooh,
That's
Lord,
for you, Niecy Pooh.
We're going to take it away from her, Mimi. Going to take it away from her. Oh, Lord, now she booing. She got the bad energy going on over there.
This is to the people that got bad energy.
Is something wrong with her? Well, I hope that everybody has had a very special love day. I'm so sick of her. Have had a very special love day and continue to spread the love, not just today, but every day. And I'm about to spread the hit on this doggone, Kiwi over here and these doggone sounds. She done found something. I'm telling y'all, she done found something.
And this is the audience because they're happy.
She's so crazy. But yes, go out, spread the love, continue your night, have a good night.
Yes, and like we said before, even if you didn't have a Valentine, someone to share that with, love on yourself.
On yourself.
Be your own Valentine.
Don't
be depressed. Valentine. Don't be all sad about it. Cause guess what? You might have dodged the bullet.
That's
like for real. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You ain't get no chocolate. You probably didn't need it. You didn't get a flower. It probably was dead.
Stupid.
If you didn't get dinner, go cook for yourself. It's okay. It is okay. I love me some me. Miss Kiwi love her some her.
That's
Do
right.
you hear me? I love every freckle on my face.
Yes. Hey, and then you know what? Once again, it's coming from life experience.
Because life be lifing, baby. About it yes, because I wasn't laughing earlier. I was not laughing earlier. Baby, I was ready to take the world and put it into a bowl.
Yes, she was ready to snatch that wig off and go. Oh, my God. I'm about to take all those little sound effects away from her because she is driving me nuts. Yes. But Mimi say, take the mic. Take the mic.
No, but you know what? We just want to thank y'all. You know, I love having fun. I love laughing.
Yes.
Because I don't like to be mad. I don't like to frown. Because when I'm mad, it's so hard to just calm me down. But it's okay. It's okay. Today, I am laughing. Right now, I'm laughing. So I just want to thank all of our viewers. Don't y'all forget to like, subscribe, and share. You all don't call in that often, but I want y'all to get better. It's okay. Take the number down. Put it in your phone. Store it. 515-599-1687. Holla at your girl, Miss Mink or Miss Kiwi. Let us know if you got a topic you want to talk about. You can come on the platform. You can be on the screen. You can even call in anonymous. We don't care. We just want to know what you got going on. We love
share.
you.
That's right.
Yeah,
Just share it, baby.
Can you dig it, baby? Now, if you can dig it, holla if you hit me. All right, now. So, with that being said, until the next time, we love y'all. Stay peaceful. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey.
We will not forget this. Even though it is in my mind and our minds that it's all year round, but happy Black History.
Yes. And then one more thing. I'd like to give a shout out to my big brother, M. Peasy. Happy birthday, baby.
Yay.
Love you. Enjoy yourself. And until the next time, why not say it? Stay on the. We stay in the building. We stay in the building. See how he caught me? You see how he caught me? That's what I'm saying. That's growth, baby. That's growth. We love y'all. Till next time.
Next time. See ya. We out of here.
Thank you to all of my live people. I love y'all for supporting us each and every Friday. We might not come on at 8 p.m., but it's between 8 and 8:15. But we here. We love sharing. We need you all to start sharing with us. If it's anything that y'all want to talk about, get at us. Come on, Miss Mink. Put the music back on, baby.
Okay. I'm sorry. I couldn't because I got my live going. But I'm finna say goodnight to my live.
It's okay. She's a little slim slow, but we're going to get her fast.
She did not just say I'm a little slim slow.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. I got something for y'all. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. Listen to this. Check it out, baby.
Okay.
Check it out.
Thank you, everybody.
Check it out.
I love you.
My baby and I are back together again. Loving is better than it's ever been. If it weren't for the trials we've been through, I'd never have the courage to come back to you. We're all entitled to make a mistake.